All right. Hello, everyone. My name is the Dead Man. Um, if you're not familiar with me, I don't know. I'm not. I'm not like nerdrotic. I'm not like the critical drinker. I don't know. I'm not familiar with comic book. I'm not. I don't have encyclopedic knowledge of comic comic books or movies or uh, you know TV shows or anything like that. However, I do have opinions, and guess what? Here's my opinion. Um, I wanted to talk about. Earlier I was gonna play guitar, but I realized that I'm not in a position to play guitar right now. Sorry. Um, if you've seen a couple of my other videos, I did play guitar. Maybe I'll pick up the guitar. And I realize I'm using a lot of um 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 um. You know, Chris Gore kind of made fun of that. Um, um, I did buy a new microphone, so pretty soon I'll have like an actual microphone that I can talk into instead of the computer. Computer, hello, computer. That's my. Um, that's my. Parody of Scotty from what is it? Star Trek 4. Yeah. Hello, computer. And I'm talking to the mouse. That's what Scotty does. So, so I'm doing my parody of Grace Randolph. So Grace Randolph. So anyway, uh, what I wanted to talk about is Section 31. I don't know. I'm late, very late to the game. I wanted to talk about Section 31, like, back when it first came out, like 2 or 3 months ago. Well, guess I had a lot to say about it, a lot to say about it, and I made a video about Section 31, and I deleted it because I didn't think anybody would understand what I was trying to say. But I'm going to try to say it again. Section 31 should have been a highlight of Starfleet. And I tried to explain this to Robert Meyer Burnett, but I don't think he got it because when that came out, I sent like a super chat to Chris Gore, and it didn't quite say what I wanted to say. And when you send a super chat, it's like you got like you know 2 sentences, and then you're done. Unless you have like $30 or $50 to say what you want to say, well then you can't really say much. That's what I hate about super chats. But at the same time, if you want to send a super chat, go ahead. Uh, to me. But yeah, Section 31 should have been like a showcase uh, of Starfleet. And what it should have been, in my opinion, and this is my idea, is what if you wanted to showcase how Starfleet or the Federation are the good guys, and Section 31 are obviously the bad guys, obviously, right? So what if you try to have like Section 31 or trying to do like some kind of weird, I don't know, like Holocaust type thing, and Starfleet is trying to stop them. So where I got where I was fine was kind of like wrong. Well, I wasn't wrong, but I misunderstood. Was that when I was talking to Chris Gore, I was like, "Hey, I was same basic premise, but they took it like, oh, you don't understand what Section 31 is." And I was like, yes, I do understand what Section 31 is. They're the frickin' bad guys, and they do things that you know the Federation doesn't want to admit to, or whatever, so the point is, if you had a movie that kind of exposed, like almost like what if you're like a senator or a house member, and you are aware of like the CIA or the NSA or whatever you want to say, and like you sit on like the House Select Committee on whatever, the secret house, and you're like, oh my god, and like let's say you're new, you're a new guy, and you're like, oh my god, the CIA does so much crazy shit, and instead of going along with it, you're like, you want to expose it, right? That's your goal. Um, and if you want to go back to the Section 31 movie, Rachel Garrett, which we know and love, is a Starfleet officer who, you know, Starfleet is, believes in all kinds of great things. They're the good guys. They're the good guys. And she sees all this shady shit, and she's like, I don't believe in that. Kirk wouldn't believe in that. Picard wouldn't believe it. Cisco, I mean, for fuck's sake, Cisco was totally against Section 31. So what if one of those people, would it be Garrett, Picard? Cisco would be perfect. Because Cisco did the Pale Moon Light. You know, Cisco did some shady shit that would be totally against Starfleet uh, regulations or or philosophy or whatever, which is why he you know they never knew about what he did, but you know he deleted his personal log, which they don't have to know about that. I'm not saying it's for good or bad, but we all can agree, I think, that it's bad what he did. So with the Romulan senator and all that. So what the fuck, What the fuck if you had somebody like Cisco or somebody that was aware of what Section 31 was doing, and in this case, they had like a bomb, like in the movie, they had a bomb, again, of course, because Kurtzman and crew can't think of anything different. They had a bomb that would destroy all of the universe. I mean, Jesus. I mean, come on, dude. You can't think of anything else. You can't think of any fucking thing else. I mean, just off the top of my head. They have Section 31 has, I don't know, like it doesn't have to be a universe ending device. What if it just was like the Romulans have, it's kind of like Iran, right? The Romulans have a super secret weapon that they set off in near Federation space, but not inside it. It's like within the Romulan territory, and Starfleet finds out about it, and we don't know. Starfleet doesn't know for sure that it's for real. Maybe it's just like a test, like a maybe it's not as powerful as Starfleet thinks it is. That's just between the Federation, Starfleet, and the Romulans. It doesn't have to be like this universe-ending fucking thing, which is so fucking stupid and I'm so fucking tired of. But that's just one idea. Like, I mean, fuck. I was gonna play some music or some guitar, and I got distracted. But all right, let's play one song. I'm gonna play one song and then I'm gonna end this shit because I gotta go to bed. So I was gonna play Knocking on Heaven's Door, and then I got fucking super distracted. So I'm gonna do it. Let's do it. Hopefully I don't fuck it up too much. Mama, take this badge from me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting done, too dark to see. Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. 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 Whoa, yeah. Guitar solo slash. Mama, put these guns in the ground. I can't shoot them anymore. This cloud keeps coming down, this big black cloud. Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. 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 Yeah, that fucking sucked. What can I say? May 24th? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think May 24th is the Moonshiners or Plum Hollow thing in Campobello, South Carolina. I think my friend, I'm not I'm not gonna say his real name, but Young Sung will be there. I think. I hope he is. Or she. No. I'd rather go to the Moonshiners reunion, which is in like October. I think it's October 3rd or something like that. Also in Campobello, South Carolina. Look it up. It's all online. Look it up. Don't look up my friend Young Son. What else can I say? Yeah, I'm rusty as shit. But May 4th, May 4th, May the 4th be with you. Next Sunday, I will be at Spanky's in Leesburg, Virginia. I can say that. Open mic. Otherwise, I'm going to bed. Have a good night. And I'll see you guys